morning and welcome to the newscast TV channel 13 broadcasting from Mexico City. Today, there are news that has attracted the most attention in the last few days.
Thank you for the invitation to the forum. Journalists and civil society organizations demand an end to judicial harassment against the press. In Mexico, public servants, politicians, and businessmen use legal mechanisms instituted to protect human rights as tool of repression against the journalists and the media. Today, at the press conference, Judicial Harassment, a mechanism to attack press freedom in Mexico, journalism and academics demand that authorities at all three levels of government cease judicial harassment against the press and that the judicial branch conduct itself under the highest standards of human rights and safeguard freedom of expression and the right to information of Mexican citizens. In addition, in the last 3 years, there is another phenomenon derived from the stigmatized discourse by the head of the executive branch, who from his tribune encourages and justifies aggressions against the press, stigmatizing the journalists who are critical of his administration, thus further violation the guilt that also suffer precariousness and neglect in social security issues. This causes a division of criteria that, far from guaranteeing freedom of expression as a fundamental right for the existence of democratic life, marginalize the free press, which is exhibited as a public enemy trying to punish in an exemplary manner with larger sums of money using the judicial system. On the contrary, when it comes to investigating crimes against the journalist's work, the state is deficient in investigating, getting to the truth, and punish the material or intellectual author of the act are a major obstacle. Once again, triggering inequality in the administration of justice is its mechanism of effectiveness. Thank you.
Hello and good morning. This is the morning newscast of Community TV Channel 13 broadcasting from Mexico City. Listening to our teleauditorium, today is Friday, March 25, 2022. Welcome to the news, greeting to our friend and well-known journalist Brenda Cesati. Welcome.
Thank you, Mercedes. It's for me a pleasure to be here.
Let's start with the news that had attached the most attention in the last few days. This is the morning newscast of Community TV Channel 13 broadcasting. What happened to free speech in Mexico?
Freedom of expression was the soul of democracy since it simulates and also guaranteed the right to dissent, especially in times like the present, which are political effervescence.
What's happened to the attacks on press and journalists in our country?
The organization Article 19 points to López Obrador's constant disqualification as one of the main triggers of aggressions against journalists in the country.
How often the attacks on the press occur?
The Latin American country has registered 406 against the press during the 6 months of this year, at a rate of one attack every 11 hours. One example was the murder of journalist Armando Linares Lopez in Michoacán City.
When the murder happened,
journalist Armando Linares was director of the media outlet Monitor Michoacán, who was shot to death on Tuesday, March 15. The murder comes 6 weeks after his colleague from the same media outlet, Roberto Toledo, was also killed at his home in Michoacán city of Zitácuaro.
where did the murder happen?
The murder was in Michoacán city of Zitácuaro. Unfortunately, we have been living in a country where 99% crimes against the press go unpunished.
Do you know who was involved?
According to the newspaper El País, between January there were 45 attacks perpetrated by federal government officials, about 3 times more than in the same period last year, and by criminal groups, and target anyone who affects their interest.
Why did the attacks happen against the press?
Because they want to hide the truth. The acts of the corruption, because the assassins want to avoid smear campaigns.
Brenda, thank you very much for the visit to our forum and the information. Also, it is very unfortunate that this situation has been going on since 2015.
Thank you, Mercedes. I just want to add you something. We can allow more attacks on our freedom expressions and deaths of fellow journalists. We carry out work our day by day. It has been a pleasure to be here with you, Mercedes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, we continue with the information. If you are one of those who loves movies and you love watching the award ceremony, we have the following note for you. In the entertainment section, we have the Oscars awards ceremony. The biggest night in Hollywood. The delivery was in the traditional Dolby Theater in Hollywood on March 27, 2022. Some movies that exclusively hit theaters during the pandemic received a few Oscar nominations, with The Power of the Dog by Jane Campion in the lead with 12 nominations, almost sneaking into the films with the most nominations in Oscar history. But Coda gave the surprise at the 2022 Oscars and ended up taking the highest award for Best Film. The director of The Power of the Dog, Jane Campion, is now an Oscar winner, and stars like Will Smith, The Williams Method, and Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, shine in the interpretive categories, taking the night. And the best original song at the 2022 Oscars is No Time to Die by Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell, who thank their parents for the achievement. This is all about the Oscars in our entertainment section. See you later. Bye bye.
Hello, colleagues. Good morning. Today I going to share a plaid Thailand and black earphone dogs for people who like on rooms and suspense. It is nerds, what it and romance, London town and Riven State, Guille finds and served with a cruise. Thai is difficult to explain. Years later, he decides to prevent his relative from the terrible consequences of this story. For this, he decides to hire a teacher director to help you start your story. They will only be able to see it on March 25, 26, and 27, and they Ophelia teacher. You can't miss it. We will also give your own tips of events for people who like romantic music and can enjoy their moments and compare of with friends. It is concert with Thai Place and the National Auditorium here in Mexico City. It will be on March 31. We have to prepare our boss to sing their race songs very loudly.
Hello, how are you? Good afternoon. On this occasion, I recommend you better activate your notifications since the premiere of the most anticipated of the moment is approaching. The movie of your beloved Selena starring the talent Jennifer Lopez. This is how we listen to it. Selena movie starring Jennifer Lopez return theaters. 25 years after the premiere of the film Selena about the life of the Texan singer Selena Quintanilla, the film will return to theaters next month. The Selena movie starring actress and singer Jennifer Lopez returned to theaters for a very special cause, according to testament posted on Selena Quintanilla official Facebook account, as well as the life of the Queen of Tex-Mex will be released on the West Boulevard on April 7. Director Gregory Nava, the film reviews Selena Chilhoff, her beginnings in music and her success on the stage. Tom Perfield is dead and the health of Yolanda Saldívar, who was president of a club, is also included, celebrating a legend, his legacy and music. Jennifer Lopez revealed that before starring in Selena, she had no plans to make a career as singer, and not because of the lack of talent, but because he did not trust his voice very much. Selena commented, "I had sung his musicals, but never as a soloist. It's part of a case I realized that it had to do that far to me, that I wanted to be a singer. Latin people put me on only two categories because I was an actress." Jennifer Lopez said that life is short and you don't know what's going to happen for your dreams, and don't let anyone stop you. This is what you're there, Jennifer Lopez commented before so much. Waiting for the premiere of the movie, we will look forward to seeing I May Dear Mercedes. We continue with you.
Welcome to our weather section, TV13 broadcasting, Saturday, April 9, 2022. The weather conditions in the center of our country Variable cloudiness with the possibility of some showers in the afternoon. The maximum temperatures will be 24 degrees centigrade. If you're planning to go out this weekend, let me tell you that the sun is smiling on you. Sunday, April 10th, 2022. The maximum temperature 27 degrees centigrade, intervals of sun and clouds with some showers in the afternoon. Very warm this Sunday. Easter holidays begin. At the moment, the prediction suggests that Easter will be warmer than normal, mainly over some areas in the north, northeast, and center, where states such as Nuevo León, Coahuila, Zacatecas, San Luis Potosí, Aguascalientes, Hidalgo, Morelos, Puebla, Mexico City, State of Mexico, Querétaro, and Durango may register values between 1 and 3 degrees centigrade above the average. Take your precautions and enjoy your vacation. This is Brenda Cesati. This was Weather TV 13 Broadcasting. Thank you.
Thank you all for being with us and for having accompanied us until the end of your morning newscast on channel 13 of Community TV that broadcast from Mexico City. We take care that you are informed of what is happening in our own country or in the world. Keep to know the relevant news of current events, government news, topic, delinquency, education, technology, geography, sports, among others. Even of public interest are displayed. West, images, and video. News that is accompanied with scenarios that are the distinguish between the objective report and the interpretive report. In group news, channel searching TV, morning of excellent informed panorama B. Mercedes Berenice Sosa Franco. In charge on the news presentation, Brenda María Cesati Ávila, Diana Elizabeth Leal Aldana, Mercedes Berenice Sosa Franco, and Mireya Moreno Peña. In charge of main news, Ana Cristina Hernández Pérez. Entertainment reporters, Brenda María Cesati Ávila. Forecasters of time. Broadcast from 6 to 10 in the morning from Monday to Friday on channel 13 TV from Mexico City. NA7 Reinaldo Salazar Hernández. Say goodbye and we are waiting for you tomorrow at the same time. Same channel and with more news what happens in our country. We are leaving. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye.